Hey y'all, it's Princess here. We about to start episode 3 of Spiritual Smoke Sessions with Princess Jayla. Honestly, I didn't upload episode 2. Episode 2, y'all didn't see me. Episode 3, y'all will. I'm not doing this for clout, I'm not doing this for fame. I ain't doing this so my shit can sell a little same. Whatever J. Cole said. But today I ain't really got nothing to talk about. I just want to tap in with y'all real quick, see what's up with everybody. Say hello, smoke, call it a motherfucking day. Just got off for work. Honestly, one thing that's been on my mind is the future. I feel like right now it's very important for us to stay present in the moment and really focus on our well-being and our healing. For women, especially, nothing is better than you focusing on yourself to become a better you for you. I know a lot of the times, or at least the old saying was focusing on becoming a better you so you can become a better wife, or you know what I mean? But I really want to speak on external validation when it comes to things like this, and really knowing that you're not doing it for anybody else. You have to do it for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, it really shows up how you needed to show up, not just the way that other people may want it to show up or how you think it should show up for them. So what if being a wife goes against something that you do personally? What if your husband don't want you being you, but he wants you being a wife? You know what I mean? So that's something to think about. Also, another thing, what if you want to be a worker, but you're not a worker? That's why it's so very important to really focus on yourself and really know thyself. That way, the opportunities that you need can start really surfacing and manifesting the way that it needs to, not just because, but the way that it actually needs to. So, smoke to that. I brought shake from the motherfucking dispensary. It's shake, like real ass shake. And my blunt's been like, but they cool. Like, not the weed's a problem or anything. It's just when it comes to rolling it, it's like it's a lot of shake, bro, and they slow burning as fuck. A lot of the time, I've been finding myself having holes and stuff too, but forgive me. I've noticed that with what I'm doing and what I'm looking for in life, I'm looking for a survey. I'm looking for somebody to ask me things, to enlighten me, to talk to me, and to want to talk to me. But I remember having those type of relationships and it being like a whole front of like, that's too much energy, he's annoying, or it's annoying. And really looking back, I honor those people in my life who would really sit down with me and chop it up with me, because a lot of people don't do that now. And not saying that I don't have friends, but I don't really have friends. But I've come to really understand and notice the fact, like, when it comes time to do whatever I need to do or want to do, it's always about talking. That's why I want to start a podcast type of thing, because I really been like focused on really trying to like vocalize and express my opinion and myself, because I have a lot within me that a lot of people would be needing or would like, I got a lot of knowledge for a 22-year-old. Um, Honestly, my day been cool. I didn't do much. I had work today. After work, I got here, talked a little bit, and I'm on to the smoke sesh. But it's very important. I don't know who needs this message. I'm rambling at this point. It's very important for those who don't know how important they are to know that they are important. When it comes to you time, I really heavily stress, like, I want people to know that I'm all about awareness and self-prophesizing and self-healing. When it comes to those things, really take them seriously. Like, it's not gonna look like all glitz and glamour. Sometimes you gotta get dirty. Like, sometimes you gotta get dirty in order to understand. Sometimes things have to happen in order for us to understand ourselves, which is very, very, very important. Sometimes if you do things, you're like, I don't know why I do them, I just do it. Get to the bottom of why you do that shit. Get to the bottom of it. ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Peace up. That's how serious I am. When you know I put a song on it, that's how you know I'm serious about it. But it's not, especially in 2023. There's too much information out here and education for free. I've got free certificates, free healthcare, like a lot of things. There's too much of free stuff out here for you to not be reaching out to your highest potential and goals when it comes to the spirituality and this workshop stuff. Like, not workshop stuff, but that's really what it is. Like, it's not a game. Like, you putting you first at all times, it's not a game. It's not. It really sometimes takes full-hearted lessons, full-hearted experiencing, full-hearted non-experiencing. Sometimes you need that day where you don't have an experience. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just you know what I mean? Sometimes you need that sometimes for you to really sometimes be somebody sometimes. You know, sometimes you need to be alone in order to gravitate towards the people that you need to be around for when you're not alone, for when you're not battling. Nah, for real though. I would definitely start preaching. But I'm not a Christian. I'm not a spiritual. Oh my God, did I just say that? I'm not religious. I'm not. I've been working on a relationship with me and God, like with the Bible, but I'm not a Christian. I'm not Baptist. I've been baptized though. I've been baptized though. I want to tell y'all about that experience because I got baptized and I went right back to doing the same shit. I wasn't a bad kid though. I just went to go smoke weed. I even tried to get a job at the babysitting daycare, and I felt like God was testing me because the babysitter position, it was like, can you start right now? But I was like, I gotta choose between making money right now and really smoking weed with my friend. So, you know, I smoked weed with my friend. Of course I did. I was like 17. But, you know, found this lady off of Facebook in this group chat. Or in this group, not even a group chat, in this group. And she started picking me up, going to church like downtown in the city and stuff. It was like, we're doing baptism. I was like, I want one. Plus, I'm afraid of water, so I really take any moment to get over my fears as that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you when I'm afraid of something. I'm afraid of 2 things. 3 things. Being homeless, getting cheated on, and large bodies of pool, because I can't swim. But I'm learning. I'm gonna learn how to swim. You wanna come? I was just making a video. I've taken swimming lessons before. Like a whole class. She gave me a C just to be nice. I didn't swim. I barely ducked my head underwater. But I did end up learning how to swim like maybe 2 years ago. But it didn't last long. You know, I didn't go long enough. I didn't go a lot. So it wasn't really working out the way it needed to work out. But I still swam. Swam enough. That makes sense. But yeah, spiritual smoke sessions, baby. Episode. Well, smoke can be taken a lot of ways, okay? It can have multiple definitions or ways that you can see this. I feel like I have to do like this so y'all can see me. But I feel like I also look like one of them demon kids. But, so you can say smoke, like I'm trying to smoke. You can say smoke, like you want to smoke, you want to fight. Or you can say smoke, like kickback. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just know it ain't no problems. It's all peace, love, positivity vibes over here. But I will get on you if I need to. Like, not in a bad way, but just enough to let you know, like, hey, you're sheltered and I love you, but we're raw, authentic over here. So, also just want to let y'all know I'm outfit like a lantern, a jack-o'-lantern, because I'm ready for Halloween. It's March. I thought about Halloween today, and I was like, why the costumes always scary? And I was like, are they trying to scare us on Halloween? But then I was like, why wouldn't they be scary? It's Halloween, it's costumes, it's a way of life, it's a way of living. So, you know, Just really all depends. Honestly, it really does. I gotta start rolling better blunts, like ASAP. I remember when my friends, they used to be like, Princess, can you roll? Can you roll? Like, I was the only roller. I remember when I couldn't roll. I had to learn how to roll sitting alone by myself. Got in a badass car accident. I was like, I'm not taking the Proxen. I'm gonna smoke some weed though. And I had to start learning how to roll my own weed. I was like, bruh, this ghetto. Like, don't nobody want to roll their own blunts. You supposed to have somebody there to finesse them for you, duh. Like, duh. It just makes more sense if you like the buddy system thing. I'm gonna manifest me a best friend. I'm gonna manifest me a best friend. And Pete, I'm gonna give y'all updates in as much as possible. I'm gonna give y'all updates, but that's it. That's it. Another thing, I want to work hard. Like, I think the hardest job I've had has always been different than the hardest last one. You know how you get a new job and you're like, bruh, working itself, the task at hand is hard to complete because you have to go out of your way to get there and stay there. Like, I have to make sure that I stay at work. Like, I have to stay there, not just get there and do my job, because I'm a fantastic worker. I swear I'm a fantastic worker, but I have to stay at work to become the fantastic worker. I want to stay at a job so long that they give me a manager position, because that's like the automatic goal. Like, I'll be like, get a job, manager. Let me manage. Like, let me just manage. Don't put me as the worker. I don't work for you. You work for me. Come on now. That's how you get in there. But then I'd be like, maybe people would be intimidated by a new person coming in as a manager. But I'd be like, wait a minute. Don't they on TV and all the time hire people for manager positions like shift leads, general managers, assistant managers? Huh? Like, how do I get my foot into the management position or role? Do I just keep applying for management positions until they give me one? Or do you think I gotta be like upper echelon to become that? Because I've been a supervisor, an escalation supervisor. It was probably for like a week or two. Then I quit. But that's not the point. That's not. And I didn't quit after for no reason. I just quit because I felt like it was over with. And then on top of that, they fired me. Okay, they fired me, to tell the truth. I didn't quit. They fired me. I fell asleep. I clocked in. I went to sleep. And then I clocked out. And then the next day, they was like, you didn't take no calls. You just go ahead and clock out for me. I was like, okay. Doses. But I was pregnant. I was like numb. I was like, I'm just not going to work that day. I'm just not going to work. But that was a good ass job. I be looking back. I feel like God be teaching me. And I be teaching myself. And I be looking back and really be thinking like, damn, that was a good ass opportunity. And I stayed there for that little amount of time. I wonder what would have happened if I took off with it. And that's why I say awareness. And back to the beginning. And that's why I say awareness is so important, because for me to know myself the way that I know myself really establishes the baseline and guidelines that I have for me, myself, and my future to really showcase the opportunities that I want it to showcase, because I know that I can create opportunities among the whole atmosphere and not just in one area generally in my life. You know how like sometimes there's a big emphasis on one area. I want my positive levels to be off the charts. Like, and when I say that, I keep forgetting, like, positivity don't have to mean social media. Positivity, because I thought business. So let me be more specifically with say, I want a business breakthrough. But yeah, definitely want a business breakthrough. But I want to open up my own business. So I have 3 though, like, which is crazy as fuck. And I don't do anything with them. They're just like sitting dormant in my back pocket. I used to do things with them, but not really, not no more. I noticed that people were like not gravitating towards what I was doing anymore. And I wasn't either. Like, we were both pulling from it. And that's why I feel like energy knows where to go, because my goals, I never really had to step outside of myself to complete them. When you're a feminine and you're really walking in your true divine power, things will be handed to you on a silver platter, because you know your femininity. You know, I'm sorry if femininity is not a word. Sorry, y'all, if I'm being ignorant or my pronunciation or grammar is not that correct. I apologize in advance. I'll do better, like literally. But when you're and masculines too, when you're moving from your full potential as a woman or a man, it shows up in your everyday life by presenting you opportunities to showcase that. So it's like waking up, oh, like right now, I'm gonna do it in this instance. I'm gonna be like, hey spirit, hey God, hey universe, anybody listening, anybody, please give me the opportunities to showcase my divine feminine behaviors. I say amen, op on me. There you go. I don't really know how to close on my stuff, but I do want there to be an opening, the statement, and the ending. I've been even working on like maybe wanting to write my own spiritual book, like about spirituality and how to conduct things, because I do see myself like really making it the way that I want it to be. Like, I don't want it to always be for other people. Sometimes you need things that are directly towards you and your influence for a specific reason that you may not know of. And that was just spirit led, because I sure thought I was gonna trip over my words. I'm scared that if I smoke it too long, somebody gonna click off, or I'm gonna get judged for smoking on a camera. I've been recorded about smoking, but not. Oh my God, I just got a flashback to the time where one of my friends at that time had snorted a fucking roach. Like, she had put the blunt up her nose and snorted. Excuse me, and snorted it. That shit was loud. No cap. But yeah, the weed's definitely kicking in. Because I'm mellowing out, which is why I love smoking. I really want the spiritual smoke sessions to be a pit stop for those who need it. I don't want it to ever be too long or me just rambling, but I feel like they'll work their way up in time maybe. But I really just want there to be that time and space where you can come, sit down, meditate, breathe a little bit, talk, smoke, you gonna smoke, drink, you gonna drink, roll, you gonna roll, do what you gonna do. Just don't step on my all YG Bezos. Like, I want to bring that type of energy, and I sung it in a song. That's how you know I'm serious. Like, the universe will provide. The universe will provide. But yeah. Life, man, it's a journey and it's a blessing. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever let life tell you, oh, that's kind of cool. Once you turn the brightness up, you can't really see me. Don't ever let anyone tell you that your life is not one that's worth living, because you never know when the moment might be for you to take off. Those days that you feel like you have nothing else to give, those days where you feel like somebody else is bothering you or hurting you, those days where things are going wrong, think about where they're going right. Think about what this comedian, and I swear I feel it. I feel where when I say things like that, the old me wants to jump out so bad, because I've been on this journey for a long time. Like, I'm just now truly maybe 2020-ish finding peace, and it catapulted me in this thing of being alone, and I was so happy. I was so happy, and I was truly in my divine presence. But I'm saying this to really say, like, don't, I know it's harder I know it's harder said than done, but don't ever let that negative, don't ever let those things that's bothering you get to you too much, because it's honestly going to destroy itself. Period, point blank. It's going to destroy itself in the long run, because even though energy cannot be created nor destroyed, the way that it works is that it's all a manifestation of your own physical needs, wants, and balancing aspects. So although it cannot be destroyed, it's going to destroy itself through its own negative waves and vibrations, period. It's going to shatter, it's going to clash, it's going to transmute, it's going to transfer. It's going to feel it cannot exist, and it's not going to exist because it's not going to be allowed there. Yep, that's what I got to say. I'm gonna head out at the 20-minute mark. We at 1945. Also, if you got any facts about 1945, go ahead and drop them. You never know. There's some smart people around here. Go ahead and drop them facts about 1945. But peace out, peace out, peace out. I must want to go to Georgia. Peace out and God bless.